music. All right, just dropped the puck for game 2 of the day against Tulsa. They'll pick up the face-off here and get a shot deflected into the wall by Miles. Tulsa will go to work behind the net. Another pass chipped away by Miles there as Carson will pick it up and send it forward to Pelly. Pelly will take it in wide, gets it across the line, and sends a shot in on net. Turned away by the goalie, played up the wall, but Miles is there to pick it up. Chips it around back in for Pelly. Carson working below the net now. Tulsa will pick up the puck, try to clear the zone, and they will. They'll gain the red line, go for a change. Owen back to pick it up here, forechecked by Tulsa. He'll chip it up the wall. It's going to be held in by Tulsa for a moment, but Hiram will pick it up, get to the neutral zone here. Beats a defender, gets to the front of the net, and goal's poked in by Luke. And they're waving the goal off. They're going to wave that goal off and drop the puck here in the so it would look like a rebound goal for Luke there has been waved off, and we'll drop the puck in the offensive zone here. Tulsa will win that. Tries to send it up the wall, but Hiram denies that. He'll send a pass over to Luke. He'll get another chance here. Luke hits the goalie, and it flies up into the net. Steven picks a puck up off the wall here, skates to the middle, and will turn it over. Tulsa gets it out. Foot race here. Harper's going to win that foot race. Picks puck up, wheels around the net, turns, looks, sends it up the wall to Luke. Luke can't get it out, so Tulsa's going to pick it up here. Bree plays it back up the wall for Harper. Tulsa able to keep that in. They'll send it into the far wall. Play it below the net. They send a pass in front there. Poked by Anthony, I believe. Puck in front of the net there. Anthony kicks it away, and Harper picks it up, tries to clear it, but Tulsa gets a stick on it. Bree jumps back there to help as well. Pass sent back out to the point. Whiffs on it, and kicked back into the zone. Harper will play that up the wall. Hiram chips it out. Skates it in all alone. Shoots, save. Another rebound. And the net will be knocked loose. So we'll get stoppage. 9:30 in the first. And that'll bring on Owen, Miles, Calvin, Parker, and Kyle. Face-off sent towards the net. And Tulsa will poke it out of the zone. Parker tries to play it back in, but it's poked away by Tulsa. Parker back check, gets a stick off of Tulsa player for a moment at the feet of Calvin and Parker here. Owen steps up, can't get it out. Miles steps over, picks puck up, loses it at his feet. And Parker will pick the puck up along the wall here, skates it out of the zone, through the neutral zone, takes it in wide, sends a pass over to Kyle or Calvin. Neither one of them can collect it. Kyle picks it up, takes his time here. A little give and go if he gets it back. Doesn't get it back, wrapped around in front. Calvin picks it up, sends a shot in on net. Cross ice pass gets through to Owen. Owen's going to skate it in and drag down, so draws a penalty here. Why are we stopping play? We still had the puck. Regardless, we're going on the power play. That'll bring on Steven, Miles, Hiram, Hudson, and Pelly. 8:30 left in the period. And we'll be on a power play for a minute and a half. Tulsa wins that faceoff back to the wall. Sends it out of the zone, and they'll kill a little time here. Hand goes up for icing, though. And we'll bring it back down. Face off one back. Miles keeps it in the zone here. Tulsa knocks it out, though. Steven will pick it up and carries it across the blue line here, looking for a shot. Takes one. It's outside of the net. He'll pick it back up off a rebound, though. Sends a pass to the middle. Miles will pick it up. Hudson skips it back over to Miles. A little too far out in front, so Tulsa picks it up, and they'll look to clear. Steven's able to keep that puck in for the moment. Turns in, looks at a shot, another shot outside the net. Tulsa picks up that rebound, but Hiram knocks it away and is going to keep it in the zone here, working below the goal line. Chips it out for Pelly. Pelly turns and looks, holds off the defender, sends it back out to Miles, who skips it over to Steven. It gets through, but Tulsa's going to pick it up, knock it out of the zone here. Miles steps up, intercepts a stretch pass, carries it over the blue line, turns and shoots, saves, sends it behind the net. 9 seconds on the power play here as Steven commits a penalty. And he'll go to the boxes. The power play for the Scouts expires, and they'll be killing a penalty now. Four and four for 2 seconds here. Face off poked out of the zone by the Scouts. And we're on a penalty kill. Pass sent way in front here. Icing waved off. Puck goes up the wall. Tulsa D picks it up, sends it to the low slot on the left side of the ice there, and puck will skip out of the zone. Parker trying to poke a puck away there. Can't get to it. Tulsa plays it along the wall. Gets it into the middle. Sends a pass in. What a save by Anthony. Nice move by Anthony sliding over. He'll poke that with blocker as well. Bree steps out. Deflects the shot behind the net. She'll go to the wall. Plays it up the wall. Kyle's going to knock it out. And icing. 27 seconds left on the penalty kill.
Man, his mother said she committed a penalty. That's like a big one.
Oh, big one.
Owen chips that up the wall, but hand goes up for icing. We'll bring it back.
It's always like cross up right in front of the goal, man. Even though he's playing forward.
It was like the littlest kid on the team.
Yeah, that was the way it was. A couple girl games I've seen it like this.
It was like a semi running over a compact car.
You just go with, if I clear them up, they can't walk.
That face-off's won by Tulsa. They'll send it D to D, walk it in, take a shot. Stick save by Anthony here. They'll send it back out to the defense, and he'll throw it back in. That shot's blocked by Calvin. Picked up by Hiram. Steven jumps out of the box here for a 2-on-1. Hiram in, shoots a backhand, and tipped in.
Everything's in the goal. It has to be a goal.
By Steven.
Yeah, but the goalie took everything out. The puck wasn't there. It has to be a goal.
So it was the goalie was there. The puck was on the red line, and Steven just tapped it in.
This is funny because I've seen the whole body and no puck outside. There's no ball in his bag. He took it in and took it out.
So Hiram gets a breakaway there, and Steven jumps out of the box, taps it in for a 1-0 lead. Scouts over Tulsa right now with 5:20 left in the first. Played ahead. Pele chips it in, but loses an edge. Trying to get to it. Harper plays it back in. Carson's got it at his feet. Gets a shot. Looked like he got a foot yanked up as he was trying to shoot there. Pele working below the goal line here with two Tulsa kids. Harper sends it back in on the far wall to keep it in the zone here, but Tulsa skips it out. And that's going to get not quite there for the icing. No, it does. We'll bring it back down. Face-off sent to the wall by Hudson. Pele picks it up, works around the net, turns, takes a look, walks it in. Got a wide open net, shoots far post. Leg pad saved by Tulsa's goalie, and Tulsa will pick it up and skate it through the neutral zone. They send a pass to the middle. It finds a Tulsa stick, but that's broken up by Hudson. Pele will pick it up and play it up the wall for Hudson. And Tulsa will play it back up that wall. Bree will knock it out of the zone here, and Hudson will pick it up, take it in deep on the side. Steven hops in, taken away by Tulsa, and they'll get it down the ice to the neutral zone here. Takes it in wide, takes a shot, skips over Anthony's stick, but he handles it. Hiram playing it along the wall here. Pass through the middle there. Luke puts a shot on net. Rebound in the middle there. Scouts can't get it to go. Long pass gets Tulsa out of their zone. He'll walk it in. Shot blocked by Owen there. Picked up by Hiram. Pushed forward to Steven. Steven loses the puck trying to get around the defender there, but he finds it back. Takes a shot. It's wide. Luke picks a puck up, sends it over to Miles. Miles will play it around to forechecker, and fans on it, trying to get out of the zone here. But he'll recollect. And send a pass over to Steven. Steven picks it up in the neutral zone, loses it. And Owen will step up and carry it through. Parker finds it. Takes it in wide here. Forechecked hard, holding the defender off there. Drops it off for Calvin. Park will find it again as he's held and dragged down to the ice. No call. Owen steps up, sends a shot in on net. Deflected wide, it looks like. And skipped out of the zone. Harper steps up. Move made. Anthony pokes that away. Tulsa will dump it in. Harper picks it up. He'll play it up the wall. Owen working behind the net here. Parker will pick it up. Skate it through the neutral zone here. You gotta slow down, Kelly. There we go. Calvin touches up. Parker takes a shot. Finds the net. Wow, what an angle. Parker losing angle. Throws one at the top left corner of the net and finds the back of it. As he's able to skate through traffic. He's pretty winded as he's holding off a couple defenders in the process. What a shot. 2-0 Scouts with 1:39 in the first. And Tulsa picks this up, dumps it in deep here. And they'll go to work behind the net. They throw a pass that's deflected into the front of the net. They take a shot. And a loose puck found by Tulsa in the front of the net ends up in the back of it off of a backhand top shelf shot from Tulsa. .123 in the first. Hudson wins the faceoff out of the middle, sends it over to Miles, who sends a stretch pass up to Pelly. Pelly will chip it in the zone here, and Hudson will get after it. Hudson takes possession, works in the corner, out to the middle of the ice here. Pass over to Carson, deflected. Miles will take it in, send it back to Hudson. Hudson posted up here, keeps the defender off, sends a pass over to Miles, playing low. Miles takes a tough angle shot. It hits the outside of the net. Just under a minute in the first. Tulsa shoots it out of the zone here, and with speed, a streaking Tulsa player takes a shot, hits Anthony in the helmet. Miles will pick it up, drop it behind the net for Owen. And Hudson will jump in to help there, but Tulsa collects it, gets it to the front of the net, and Anthony will cover that to stop the clock at 24 seconds. Face off one back. Brianna will pick it up, chips it up the wall for Luke. Luke carries it across the line, sends it forward for Hiram. Steven will pick it up, and that's going to carry us offside. About 10 seconds here left. Hiram wins a face-off forward. Steven chips it ahead for Hiram. And Hiram will drop it off here. 3 seconds left. Tulsa's going to pick it up, and they're not going to get a look at a shot here as Bree denies that opportunity. And we'll head into the second period with a 2-1 lead. We got one of those in the basement. Those things are awesome.
Those were hard out.
Yeah, they're pricey, but man, it's been probably the best hockey investment I've ever made. Yeah, it's like a not canvas, but it's like what you would see as a gym divider. Pass from Tulsa to the middle, finds a Tulsa skater, and he's able to chip it around Anthony, and Anthony takes a pretty good shot in the process there as the Tulsa skater falls down while shooting and runs into Anthony. Looks like he's okay, but definitely took a shot there as the Tulsa Oilers tie it up with just 10 seconds into the second period. Face-offs one forward by Hiram, but Tulsa picks it up and sends a stretch pass that gets him in the zone here in a hurry. They'll drag through the middle there and send a pass in. A rebound produced, but Miles knocks it away. Hiram's skating. Defender loses an edge here. Hiram will skate right around him. Gets to the middle, drops a pass off. No one's there. Tulsa making a move to the middle, sends a soft floater shot over the net. They'll send it back into the middle. Hiram will pick it up. Picking up speed to the neutral zone. He'll carry it in wide here. Takes a shot. It's wide of the net. Tulsa another stretch pass. They'll chip it in and go for a change. Chipped up the wall for Kyle here. A little too far in front, though. We'll send it over D to D. And I think that's Miles. Steps up, picks a pass off. Tries to get a pass over to Kyle. Can't get it. Pass blocked back into the zone here. Calvin will shoot it, and it's gloved. Face off one back by Parker. Shot on by Kyle, but deflected by Tulsa. Harper will be in a foot race here to pick it up. Chips it along the wall and plays it back up the wall for Kyle. Parker working to get that puck back up to Kyle. They can't do it. Tulsa sends a pass into the middle, and that's knocked away by Brianna. Calvin will pick this up. Tries to make a move, loses the puck. Brianna there to pick it up. Parker finds it. Takes it in wide here, turns, drops it off for Calvin. Calvin makes a move, sends a cross pass crease over to over to Kyle, and it's in. I was wondering if we're getting a goal there. So Parker takes the puck away in the neutral zone and delays, turns, finds Calvin, who sends it over to Kyle for a 2-assisted goal. Kyle, the easy tap in, and for some reason the goal wasn't called immediately, but it couldn't have been any clearer. Coming off the stick of Parker and then Calvin. Really nice play from the Scouts, especially the caused turnover there in the neutral zone, so nice work. Under 10 minutes in the second here. Pass too far out in front of Hudson, but icing is waved off. So he'll get in on a forecheck here. Going to be kept in by Carson. Played along the wall by Tulsa. They'll poke it out here and pick up speed to the neutral zone. Skates to the middle. Shot sent in, gloved by Anthony. Face-off's one back. Owen's going to pick it up. Go around the net, drop it off for Miles. Miles finds a streaking Pelly. He'll skate it through the neutral zone. And he'll skate along the wall deep into the zone. Turns and delays here, sends it back for Miles. Miles will walk it up, send a pass into the middle. Picked up along the wall in the corner by Hudson. He'll work to the middle of the net there. Sends a shot in, turned away. Carson works behind the net now. He'll send it up to Pelly. Pelly works in the corner here, taken down. Along the wall here as the puck's frozen in the corner. Poked out by Pelly, and Carson will pick it up. Sends it over to Pelly, who will chip it back in the zone and get back to work. Rims around for Tulsa here. They'll fan on it. Held in by Hudson. Pelly picks it up. Tries to go 5-hole here. Misses. Carson's got it. Got to put it back on net. It's saved. Pretty good goalie play there as he's out of position, but makes that second save. Good offensive shift here for the Scouts as Pelly sends it back down below the goal line for Hudson. He'll get possession and skate through the middle. Looks for a shot. Finds the net. Another long, productive offensive shift for the Scouts there. Turns into a goal after Hudson's able to find a little space. Four to 2 in the second with 8:05 left. Face off one forward by Tulsa. They'll pick it up, chip it in deep there, but Hiram will take it off the stick for him, sends it over to Luke. Luke stretch pass cross ice to Brianna. She'll pick it up, find the red line, and Harper will pick that up and knock it in the zone. Steven keeps it in here. No, loses that puck and skips out of the zone. Harper catches up here, prevents any breakaway. Shot goes outside of the net there as Harper denies the cross ice pass. Brianna working below the goal line here. Puck jumps over ahead to Steven. He'll carry it in. Fakes a drop pass to Hiram, finally gets it back to him, and Hiram will send it in behind the net. My hand goes up for icing. It's waved off because it doesn't make it there. And Tulsa will pick that puck up, skate through the middle, and find the back of the net as Anthony can't get that leg pad down quite all the way to the ice. It slips right under. 4 to 3. Scouts with the lead, 7:05 in the second. Face-off picked up by Tulsa here. They'll skate it into the middle. Back check by Parker and blocked by Miles there. Owen's going to catch that puck and throw it forward, so that's going to be a hand pass for sure. Just, as Parker tells him, you probably just throw it at your feet and, yeah, you just knock it down. That's what you got to do. You remember from the first game, we had a hand pass lead to a overturned goal there. Face-off's won forward by Parker and picked up by Calvin. He'll chip it up the ice here into the zone and go to work. Sends a pass to the middle. No one's there. Parker in, back checking hard. Takes the puck off the stick there, and it's going to go around to Owen. He misses on it, so Miles will go pick it up. Parker in to help. Pass in the front. Saved by Anthony. What a save. Tulsa definitely putting Anthony to the test here. He's made a few difficult saves. Puck tied up in the middle. Tulsa shoots it on net. That to be turned away by Anthony here. Pelly's going to find the puck along the wall here and gets it out of the zone, but Tulsa picks it right back up. They touch up, and they miss on the puck, so Hudson picks it up, skates it through the neutral zone, turns and looks, shoots, goes into the goalie. Faceoff's won back by Hudson over to Harper. Bree steps up here, makes a move. She's going to get a look at a shot there. Deflected puck bounces out of the middle there as the goalie was out of position. Carson just couldn't get to it. Turns, sheds a defender here, drops a pass off for Pelly. Pelly's going to skate to the middle and send it cross ice. It's poked. And Tulsa will get that out of the zone. It's going to be picked up by Harper as he'll take it behind the net here. Rims it around. Stretch pass, gets it over to Pelly. He's got time to pick it up here. Takes it in. Turns and looks. Sends a pass that gets into the goalie's leg pad, and they're going to cover it. Puck comes loose and banged in by Carson, but the whistle had already blown. Faceoff's won back by Tulsa. They'll rim it around here. Picked up by a winger and carried across the blue line. Stretch pass. Touched on the other side of the red line, so avoids the icing there. Hiram picks it up through the neutral zone here. He's got Luke with him. Turns and drops it off for Steven. Steven sends it through the middle, but no scouts there to grab it. Tulsa carries it in, sends a pass to the far wall. Loses the puck, chipped around by Owen, and he'll skip it up for Hiram. Hiram beats a defender here, cuts to the middle, takes a shot, glove saved by the goalie. 4:40 in the period. Sorry, my bad. I was shaking it. All right. Earthquake. My bad. Shaky camera work because I got ADHD going. Face off. Won by the Scouts eventually. Calvin will carry it in below the goal line. Wheels around, loses the stick in the hands there, and he's taken down. No hooking call on that, but hand goes up for icing. As Calvin was looking for a pass to the middle there and has a stick in his hands.
Player kind of stays stationary. Earlier, one of the kids was holding the kid down, he called him to hook. So puts her around the waist, pulls her down, didn't call.
Face-off's one over for the Scouts. Brianna gets into it, chips it in for Calvin. Parker loses an edge there trying to get the puck off the wall. Tulsa's going to pick it up. Harper and Brianna back in good position, and a glove save for Anthony. Face-offs won by Hudson, poked away by Tulsa, so Hudson will go back to pick it up. Pass over to Carson, gets it out of the zone, over to Pelly. Pelly will chip it in and get it on a forecheck. Interfered though, can't get to the puck because Tulsa's player in the way. Miles tries to step up, can't get there quite as quickly as he wanted to, but stick taken away by a Tulsa player here, and Miles will go to work without a stick. Carson wheels out of our zone and, out of Tulsa's zone, and in there makes a move. Poked away to the back wall as Hudson will work in the corner here. Tulsa picks it up, skips it out of the zone here, one-on-one with Owen. Miles back checking with Hudson, makes a move, takes it wide, sends a pass into the middle there, and that's knocked away by Hudson. Hudson fakes a pass here, carries it up the wall. And he'll dump it in and go for a change. Carson forechecking while the rest of the forwards change here. Held in by Hiram. He'll send it to the far wall. Tulsa will pick it up, knock it out, but loses possession. Stretch pass from Owen over to Steven there. Owen, nice pass there. Steven loses it at the blue line. Taken away by Harper. He'll send it up the wall and takes a friendly bounce. Lands on Hiram's stick. Hiram will cut into the middle there. Makes a move. And that play's broken up by Tulsa defender. Pass to the middle. Tulsa gets it broken up by Brianna there. Prevents that shot. Harper takes the puck and Hiram skips it out of the zone. Luke will finish that off. Finds Steven. Steven makes a move here. Dangles and finds the back of the net.
Two weird bounces in that corner.
Yeah, that one popped right onto Hiram's stick. Sometimes you need a good bounce.
Yeah, if I was going to remember, it's stuck right on one.
It'll be 5-3 with under 2 minutes in the second period. Face off one forward by Parker. Calvin's going to pick it up. Takes it below the goal line here, working against the Tulsa defenseman. Tulsa skips it out of the zone here. Parker in on a back check, carried offside. Face-off drawn back by Parker, sent out of the zone by Owen. So Tulsa will pick this up. Carries it across the blue line here. Kyle wins it back. Parker picks it up, sends it over to Kyle. Now he's got a little breathing room. Kyle sends it up the wall here. Tulsa plays it into the zone, but Owen steps up, keeps it out. Parker plays it forward to Calvin. Calvin goes to work along the ball here. It's played in deep. Under a minute here in the second period. Pass out front. Oh, Parker can't get a handle on it, but that's sent back in by Calvin. Nice pass by Kyle there. Owen able to, no, can't keep that in. Face off one back, played in by Harper deep. Hudson in to forecheck. 35 seconds in the period here. Hudson finds possession here. Turns and looks, sends a pass to Pelly for a give and go if he can get it back. Gets it back, and there's the goal. Nice play, a little give and go there. Hudson finds the back of the net.
Silver, right? I'm not complaining, I'm just thinking, wow, it's inconsistent, right?
Nice play from the Scouts there, brings it 6-3 as we wind down the second period. Carried in by Carson, makes a move to the middle. Puck skips behind the net. And Brianna's going to pick it up, sends it back in on net, rebound, shot to the side. And that should do it for the period here. 6-3. We'll be back in a minute. Puck's dropped for the third period here. Tulsa picks up the faceoff, sends a pass to the middle here. Any shot attempt broken up by Hiram, who plays it out to Steven. Steven's got Luke, sends it over to him. Luke takes it in wide, makes a nice move here. Frees up, sends a pass over to Steven, and it's saved. Nice look from Luke there. Goalie slides over and prevents that shot. And Tulsa will play it out of the zone. Picked up by Miles. Makes a move around the corner. Drops it off for Hiram. Tulsa will forecheck and win it back. Sends a pass out to the middle. They'll get a shot that deflects. Rebound loose in the middle here and poked out by Miles. It's going to get out of the zone. Tulsa's going to have to regroup. Puck sent offside. Neutral zone face-off. Picked up by the Scouts. Calvin sends it over for Kyle. Kyle takes it in wide here. Below the goal line. Turns, looks. Plays it up to Brianna. Tulsa will knock it away. Harper over to pick it up. He turns. Plays it up the wall. Calvin will pick it up. Calvin into the middle. Loses the puck. Kyle finds it. And we'll get a penalty. Referee's taking two. Take Kyle and a Tulsa player over to the box for a little rough play along the wall. 10:30 in the third.
Sitting there roughing probably on both of them.
Just call it, said taking them both. Didn't see what it was. Hudson wins that faceoff back, but Tulsa picks it up. They'll gain the red line and chip it in the zone here. And Hudson back to pick it up. Turns, delays behind the net for a moment. Plays it around the corner. And wins it back. Stretch pass over to Pelly. It's going to spring him loose. Pelly in on a breakaway here. Makes a move and saved by the goalie. They're going to call it frozen. Face off one back. Owen takes it, shoots it in on net. Into the skates of a Tulsa player, though. Picked up by Tulsa. They'll skate into the zone, cut to the middle. Pass dropped off. Shoot. Glove save by Anthony. No time on the penalty. What time are we getting out? You remember? I guess it doesn't matter. They'll have to both stay in there the whole time anyway. Yeah.
They'll be in there for a minute and a half and then the first whistle.
Owen picks his puck up, plays it up the half wall here. Loses possession. Tulsa picks it up. Pass deflected by Owen, sends it below the goal line. Tulsa looking to get it to the middle there. Can't do it. Hiram picks it up, sends it over to Luke. Jumps in front of his stick here, and he'll be able to keep it in. Sends it forward for Hiram. Hiram turns, skates in, sends a shot over the net. Owen sends a shot in, and it's right into the goalie. Almost tipped by Hiram. Calvin possesses puck, gets into the middle here, makes a move, shoots it past the net though. He'll turn, sends a pass into Hiram there, and rebound produced. Parker trying to get possession. Three forwards working hard. Harper's going to step up and send it back into the zone for Calvin. We'll slap it around, and Harper keeps it in again. No, skips over his skates and stick there. Tulsa picks it up, tries to get through the middle, sends a pass, and Brea will knock that away. That puck's going to die, though. No icing. Parker into forecheck. Pass broken up there. As Tulsa will pick it up and skate it out. Ran along the wall there, knocks that puck out of the zone. And they're going to take both again. I think the lesson of the day is don't play roughly along the wall here or you're both going to the box. So as Kyle's released, we're taking Bree. Yeah, we're taking both the Tulsa player in the box as well. Kyle's swapping positions for Brianna.
Don't mess with Bree.
Hudson draws that back for Miles. Miles sends it forward for Carson, and Carson will skate it into the zone. Plays it along the wall in deep here. He turns, he's looking. Taken out as a Tulsa player falls. Hudson picks it up off the wall. Carson digs it out of the net here, out of the side of the net. And Hudson will play it back for Miles, who sends it in. Kelly into forecheck here, and Owen will knock it right back in. Hudson back, deflects a pass up off the wall. Loses possession, though. Tulsa will skate this out. This is skating in, takes it wide, tries to send a pass to the middle there. It's blocked by Miles. Hudson will pick it up along the wall, send it out of the zone for Pelly. And we're going to get an interference penalty.
We're supposed to hyper up and go jump in the other box.
So that interference penalty starts a 1.5 minute power play for the Scouts. With 7:02 left in the third. Still 6-3. Tulsa wins this face-off, but it's picked up by Luke, who sends a pass over to Steven. Steven shoots, finds the net, pops the bottle and everything. And that'll be the end of the power play. Nice pass from Luke. Gets it over to Steven, who just lets go of a missile, finds the back of the net, and throws the goalie's water bottle off, who's now collecting it. Doesn't look happy about it. Face off one forward here. Steven sends a pass over to Hiram. Puck skips out of the zone. Tulsa in a foot race as icing is waved off. Harper wins the puck back, sends it up the wall. No Scouts there to help. And Tulsa will pick it up, tries a wraparound shot. Can't get it to go. Hiram chips it to the back wall, out of danger. Played up to Steven. Steven skating through the neutral zone here. Picks the puck up. Makes a move, drags to the middle, but he's tied up. And that'll be poked away. Tulsa sends it out. That's Owen, picks it up, chips it up the wall for Kyle. Too many Oilers in the way, though, as Hiram will pick it up and send it forward to Calvin. Can't get out of the zone, though. Hiram skates it in, takes a shot. It's knocked down by the goalie. Tulsa picks it up in the middle here. That'll be played back in as Calvin chips it forward behind the net. Calvin sends a pass over to Parker. He'll send it in. Glove save, rebound. Kyle tries a shot. Another glove save. This one held on to. Parker wins that face-off over to Calvin. Picked up by Kyle here. He's going to skate in and takes a look at a shot. Finds the post there. No rebound. Scouts can't get to it as it lays on the goal line there. Kyle's going to pick it up again. Takes another shot. Deflected by Tulsa. Calvin back checking. Pass too far for Tulsa, and Bree will send it out of the zone. Calvin will pick it up. And Kyle can't stay on side, so we'll bring it back out for a neutral zone face-off. Tulsa picks up the face-off, skates it into the zone here, takes a shot. Anthony knocks it down with his glove, plays it over to Miles. Miles changes directions here behind the ice, tries to play it off the back of the net, picked off by a Tulsa player. Hudson will pick it up, sends a pass forward to Carson. Carson, little ice in front of him here, skates it over, sends it in deep for Pelly. Chipped out of the zone by Tulsa. Picked up by Miles. He'll send a stretch pass over to Pelly. Pelly will pick it up, skate it over the line here, and behind the net. Turns and looks, finds Hudson in the middle, who shoots, saved by the goalie here. Carson coming around for a wraparound attempt. Can't get it, but a nice pass to Hudson, and Tulsa ties him up. And the goalie will cover that.
So weird. No, last week he snowed the goalie.
No, nothing.
Mike.
Face off one forward by Hiram, who shoots it immediately and scores. Tulsa wins this face-off, poked forward. Referee's down again. And that'll be a penalty. We're going to get Hiram for a cross-check.
He's going like this. He's cracking up laughing.
3:26 in the game, minute 30 penalty kill coming up for the Scouts. Current score 8-3. Hiram in the box. Face off one back by Tulsa. They'll send a shot far corner. In on a save and a rebound. Anthony makes that first save, and Tulsa keeps the puck moving until it's in. Face off one forward. Parker picks it up, skates through the middle there, sends a shot forward. As he'll go back to collect it. Sends a pass over to Calvin. He'll shoot it in on net. Kyle back over to Calvin. Not there this time, though. Parker finds it, picks it up, shoots it in. Another rebound produced here. Kyle picks it up. Kyle skates into the middle there, and Parker will shoot it back in. A couple of shots here. Great offensive production from the Scouts here. Their helmets were tied up.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, that's why I thought Parker had not hit him there. I was like, oh, he's going to the box. No, I think their helmets were locked up. Good production from this line today. Lots of pressure, shots on net. 2:46 in the period. Face off one by Tulsa. Miles pinches up. Can't get the puck, though, and Tulsa will send it forward for a 2-on-1. Skate to the middle, drags and takes a shot. Glove saved by Anthony. And he'll try to snow him, and that's going to send Hudson to the box.
He went after the goalie, yeah.
Penalty kill coming up here. 2:30 left in the game. Yeah, all the Hudson had that.
Better than what it could have been.
So double minor here is going to put the Scouts on a penalty kill for the rest of the game. Tulsa picks up the puck, sends a pass to the middle, one-timer over the net. And they're going to call Harper for playing a little too physical behind the net there. Wasn't much on the contact, but the skater goes down and enough to convince the ref it was a penalty. So we'll play 5-on-3 for a minute and a half at least. Tulsa wins that faceoff, sends it back to their D. He'll step up, shoot, shot blocked by Hiram. Owen to the wall, working in the corner here. Chipped up the wall, Hiram will pick it up. Carries it over the line here and skates through. Tulsa, he'll shoot and he scores! Super short-handed goal there for Hiram. Tulsa picks up the faceoff, plays it into the zone, but Miles picks it up. He'll send it off the wall out of the zone. Steven will play it deep. Can't get it across the blue line though as he forechecks here. Pass tried to be picked off by Miles there. Tulsa will carry it over the line here. Skates in. Tulsa sends it in deep. Owen over to pick it up. Stops for a minute. Tries to send it up the wall. And Tulsa plays it back in. They'll take their time here. Sends it back out to the D. He'll take a shot. Deflected away by Owen as he'll send it down the ice. Hand goes up for icing. Harper out of the box here. 15 seconds left in the game. Running clock with a 5-point lead for the Scouts. Miles will pick it up and decides to just pin it in the corner. And that's going to do it for the game here. 9-4 win as the Scouts are undefeated on the weekend. We'll be in Omaha next week.